Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. In today's video, I am looking into xikers, specifically the newest song, Iconic. I know they have a Japanese release that I have not reacted in this channel. I have listened to it. I tend to not have a lot of Japanese reactions in this channel. It's not a rule because there will be some Japanese reactions, specifically if a group if it's a group that I'm not as familiar with, I might check their Japanese releases if the group is Japanese. If the member, there's a specific person I have in mind that is Japanese and their solo songs are Japanese, even though with the group it tends to sing in Korean. So those things might happen, but in this case I couldn't wait to react to it, so I end up not actually turning on the camera, so apologies for that. That will happen a lot sometimes, especially if it's just a solo song or it's just an MV. Sometimes I don't do that, I don't turn the camera on, especially if it's around the time that I have a lot of videos already and I can't put everything into it. So there's some things that I will not be uploading sometimes, and that's fine. We keep going, but this one I'm excited because I know there's a dance practice and I love that. I'm also kind of manifesting that we also be lucky enough to get xikers in Europe same time as ATs, like some stops in America are having, but the likelihood of it is very slim, if not almost zero. But I'm just putting out there, you never know. Maybe the universe will listen to me. But I'm super excited because I kind of want to see what they put together. Xikers is one of the very few groups that I kind of follow since debut. I'm always very curious about like the younger brothers of groups that I follow. ATs is one of the main groups I follow currently, so I was really excited to see. I was not disappointed. The style is impeccable, they are super good dancers, but I feel like the newest generation of idols are so funny. Like, don't get me wrong, third gen, fourth gen, even like second gen, they were really funny, but they contain themselves sometimes a bit, or censor themselves a bit. ATs doesn't do it as often, but there's still a level of sass missing that I feel like a lot of the newest generation of K-pop do have, which brings another layer of chaos that I really enjoy. So when I think about these groups, I think P1 Harmony, xikers, and Boy Next Door. Don't ask me why, but those are the examples that my brain immediately picks on. So there's that. Anyway, I'm super excited. I'm going to watch the visualizer and then watch the dance practice, so bear with me. I'm a yappa, sorry. Let's do this. Pause warning as well.
Talk louder when they cross the line. Every step like a playing chess, I woke up. Flip phones, copies of the ones I want, but they don't say too much and love you when you're talking cheap. Yeah, I live fast, while we young, yeah. Run a million miles, what you running. Catch you making a move, while my list is loose. Ain't got nothing to prove, when do you want me to lose? I just got my road, I just got my road. I run my words, I run my words. I know I don't fit inside your mouth. Right at the beach, you want it now, planning on my dogs, you know we run it back, they love you what I like. Another day, so why this in the same? Gotta feel the same, living with the thing. Turn up the heat, I'm about to blow.
Ooh.
Live my life so I go, they gon' think I'm ironic.
Nice line. This line is iconic.
Play the game, I reframed all the masturbation. You made all who got me, but I got a reservation. iPhone in my veins, I don't do chill wait for station. Hold I skip enjoy your toe, so congratulations. Went from trying to float, now he on the boat. Dollars in my coat, I wonder if it float.
Why they're flexing so much? I mean, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with it. But it's kind of interesting to see a group that is still kind of newish being flexing, like out here flexing like it's nothing. So I'm wondering if it's a flex of the group or KQ flexing. Questions, but this was fun.
Just say I'm done with dozen, think they kinda low. I ain't even frontin'. How you gonna size me up? Guess who search the hottest that I'm dropping, know them drugs. Focus on the words that I but I want some more. Rock that full time living. Hashtag troublemaker. No one can control. Peace out, taking chat.
But to be honest, I don't know how their concerts are selling, but I do think there's a lot of hype behind xikers, if I'm being completely honest. And I do think they have a point on flexing, because I do think as a group they are fairly, I can have a look about visualization, subscribers. It's not bad for a group that is, it takes time to build the type of followers that, for example, BTS has, or ATEEZ, Stray Kids. We're talking about groups that have been building and grinding for a while. So, they're doing really well. But it's kind of funny to it's a different mindset. Again, I feel like new generation is a lot more like brazen about things. And I love that. As someone that is not like that, I just love it.
Turn up the heat, I'm about to blow. Live my life so iconic, they gon' think I'm ironic. I want so much more, what you waiting for? I want so much more from it, what you waiting for from it? You thought I would die from me, I just put some eyes on it. They don't hear me low, got that anymore. Live my life so iconic, they gon' think I'm ironic. Dreams that I sow, I'ma make some more. Hope on my side, hope it treat me right. Live it till I die, once you ride or die, no one gonna deny it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mommy ain't, bigger play, trick or treat if you want it, take. Mommy ain't, bigger play, trick or treat if you want it, take.
Oof.
So iconic, they gon' think I'm ironic.
I mean, this was cool. I have to see the dance performance, because let's be honest, they're great. And this song is going so hype that I'm sure the choreography is going to be insane. I feel like a lot of their choreography is a bit insane. Do they have bones? Especially for, there's groups that are now exploring a lot more diverse sounds and diverse styles of choreographies, but xikers always have something interesting in their choreographies. What can I say? I'm a bit of a simp. It's fine. It's all good. We are all good. Okay, so the dance practice. Now, I was lucky enough to see xikers perform in 2023, we're talking very beginnings of their career as well, they came with ATEEZ to Korea on stage. So it was ATEEZ and xikers from KQ, and then there was a bunch of other groups. I think it was P1 Harmony, Boy Next Door, Extraordinary Heroes, Yoonji, and there was a couple of one or two female groups, plus other performers that I was not very familiar with. And for such a new group at the time, was so incredible to see them performing live. They were incredible. The energy, the level, the professionalism. I was really, really impressed. And that's why I liked so much to watch the dance practice. And that's why I was like, actually, if they have a dance practice, might as well just actually film a video, because I want to watch this. And share the love in a way. I think that's also one of the things, is to, if someone is curious about certain groups or like certain groups that I react to, they might actually go and check my channel and discover other groups. That's also why I like the idea of reaction channels, because I've done I watch a lot of reaction channels, and I end up finding new groups because of those react channels. So, I'm just paying it forward, because I do this as a hobby, as I say. I do it because I do love music. But yeah, let's see this. Oh God. OT10. First of all, I like the circles. Second of all, I like how they tend to be jumps everywhere, footwork, and then the circles, and kind of, you go in the center, now we move. I don't know how they coordinate themselves. I would be banging against people every time. I'm very uncoordinated a lot of times. Levels, yeah. Oh, cool. To like the beat. Oof. Yes. It looks so good. Poor babies. Oh my god. Can we talk about how hyped they get? How can you tell me that you'd go to their concerts, see them perform this the way they're performing, and not get hyped? Yeah. I feel like they could steal my soul. But like so jumpy as well. They were just like jumping everywhere. Like, please, what are you doing? Your knees will hurt. Just insanity. It's so hyped that I just can't. I can't deal. But hyped and smooth with it. The coordination is incredible. The fact that you can hear the steps underneath the noise of the song is also very satisfying. I really liked it. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it as well. Let me know your thoughts about this song, about the choreo in specific. Do you dance? And if so, what do you think about the way they put together this choreography, the level of difficulty in executing this type of choreography? I'm kind of curious because obviously I have no background in dancing. I had a couple of classes here and there while I was attending the gym, which is not the case nowadays. And I did enjoy it, but I know very little. I just like how aesthetically pleasing it is to see people moving all together in the same way. But it feels very intense as well, and a lot of you have to count the tempo very correctly, otherwise it will look awful. So it's kind of interesting to see this. But yeah, let me know what you think about this song in specific. How did you start listening to xikers? And by the way, who's your bias or bias line? And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!